There we go. Can you hear me now? Here we go. Sorry about that. Technical difficulty. Just as we come into this game right now, I think we're going to a pause. That will help us catch back up. Let me just send Sideshow the correct connect. We're at a pause right now, and this is the lower bracket. About 4 rounds in, I think. It's Somniac versus Immunity, playing to stay in the tournament right now.
It is indeed.
The winner, that's the upper bracket final. The winner of that is on the grand final tomorrow. The other gets knocked down and has to play again to fight for their right to be in the tournament.
Please bear with us. I have only just found my push to talk bind. I was talking about the game that we have currently coming up, which is IM against Awsomniac, which I believe has already gone live, and we are a minute in. Awsomniac choking a little bit at this land so far. Not quite having the performance that they would have wanted. IM looking really strong. A lot of people predicting them for being in the final. Epsilon and Froyotech going on at the same time as we're casting this. We're on TFTV 2. On TFTV normal stream, we will see Epsilon versus Froyotech at this point in time, which is going to be the upper bracket final. The winner goes into the grand final. We have another pause, I believe, Commander X.
Yeah, we're right there. What we can see so far, we missed the opening start, but basically strong mid from Awsomniac. They've rolled out all the way forward. They've capped CP2 for free. They have an Uber. Immunity don't. They do have Sheep on Sniper, but expect to see Zebasai and Cadus kind of standard Uber coming through these lobby doors at pretty much as soon as we unpause.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of these IM versus Awsomniac games. I've been casting a few on my Twitch channel, and we see the defense from IM is very standard. This is what they run almost every time. It's either Yuki or Snowblind on Engineer. I'm not really sure how they decide which person picks up the Engineer class, but for this one, they've decided to go with Snowblind, building his Engineer in the left-hand side near spawn there, as the casters explode next to us. Some huge plays happening on the first stream, and Sheep sniping on the right-hand side as well. So they're hoping for that entry pick from Sheep, and hoping that the sentry from Snowblind is going to slow them down a little bit as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough hold, but if you're going to hold it at any point, it's Process, which is so open, so big, it's difficult to cap. Obviously, 2 Europeans are here. We right now hope Awsomniac can pull something out of the bag, because they've been disappointing all weekend, letting down Europe. So it'd be nice if they can make a show of it, you know? Knock out the Australians.
It would indeed, but I'm afraid I'm favouring the Australians for this. I want to see them win the entire event. I believe in them. I believe they can do it. Froyotech and Epsilon look incredibly strong at the moment. They both have beaten... Have they both beaten? I think they both beat IM in the group stages, but IM might have beaten 4G. I'm not sure about that.
IM beat 4G in the group stages, but lost later on.
Yep. Yeah, IM beat 4G, yeah, and then lost later on, and they have been knocked down to the lower bracket. This is the lower bracket that we're looking at the moment, so whoever loses this match is out of the tournament for good. Frankly, I hope it's Awsomniac so that I can get Stark really drunk on gin again, like at I49.
Well, that might well happen. Yeah, I don't know what this pause is. We've been having lots of problems. Well, recently we've had some problems with players being back banned by Steam. Steam really doing their all for this LAN.
I'm confused as to what you mean by VAC ban. Do you genuinely mean that their Steam accounts will never be able to be used again? VAC ban?
Well, they can't use their Steam account right now to play TF2.
That's incredible.
It's happened to Tech, Kyla, and Zebasai, so right now they're all playing on other people's accounts.
Yeah. I've seen that Kyla's been playing on somebody else's account. Somebody called Lally? Lol.
Oh, and unpause.
Oh, unpause. And we see the push in from Awsomniac here. They've Ubered in a scout and a soldier. They're trying to contest for the point at the moment, but Knudsen and Zappos have gone down, and Zebasai as well. This is a crumble from Awsomniac. They had the Uber charge, but they did absolutely nothing with it, only picking up a Sheep and a Poirier, and they've picked up all the Awsomniac players apart from Miralin. Where's Merlin? Merlin's outside. He's escaped to choke. He didn't commit any heals onto his team there. He realized it was going badly and he's backed out. I am only losing Aporia and Sheep, and they're going to pick up the second point for free here with a huge Uber advantage going into mid.
Yeah, I imagine I'm going to want Rollness straight through choke as soon as they can. Or something like got 5 or 4 forward spawns, so they're pretty well set up. They've got the dual soldier spam, they've got sticky traps, and it looks like IM want to come through choke now. Taking their time about it, checking out the stickies.
Turmo leading this push quite aggressively here as Yuki backs him up. But Nutson coming in for the big bomb. Can he get anything done? No, he does get picked up by Yuki. Gets Bonobo down to 40 HP and the Uber is forced. Stark on Sniper, I missed that. Picked up a huge headshot onto Yuki. And he's getting pressured now on 30 HP and Osomniac will just back down to their choke. But Zebasai and Cadis are trying to push in to recontest the point.
Yeah, they want to find us here. Zebasai's going to lead for charge, give Zap some support, but he's left Cadis alone to get focused down by Sheep. Cadis can't land the pipe. Zebasai's helping as much as he can from up top. Zappis will come, pick Sheep, but Sheep has bought enough time for his team to full out. IM will be safely out, but they still have this Uber from Osomniac to deal with. I am getting the high ground right now, and Osomniac going all the way through Surge, want to avoid a lot of that spam at choke. Cadis is going deep now. Cadis is just going to force them out, and they popped actually. Not sure why they popped there, a bit of a weird one. Zebasai's going to try and salvage something, but can't really get anything, and IM are probably going to come straight back in once they get this charge, maybe even before.
Yeah, Poria coming in now on really low HP, but tries to block the point. It's on the Cadis on it at the moment, and he does get taken down by the stickies of Turmo. Yuki taking down Zappis and Nutson getting Sheep in return. Nutson!
The drop!
Oh, Nutson's on Bonobo, and Bonobo drops. Brilliant play by Nutson. He's been getting a little bit of stick this LAN and the recent games, but a big play there, taking down Bonobo, and he drops. And that's going to give Osomniac a great opportunity to push in here. Aporia goes into the PC of Osomniac to try and get something done, but backs out. And Stark with a huge headshot onto Snowblind. That's going to help them take the second point, as they've still got half the cap time on it as well. So they're easily going to be able to pick up this point with their 83% Uber advantage. Cadis coming in here and Zebasai going onto the point. Snowblind is still down and they're going to pick up this second for free.
Yeah, Osomniac have finally turned up to i52. They've arrived.
Congratulations. Welcome to i52, Osomniac. Now you're playing. Hume comes in on the left-hand side. It's Zebasai leading it. He gets onto Yuki and he's probably going to take him down up top. But he does get taken down by Aporia. Yuki calling in his boys. They go onto the point, Zappis and Nutson, but they do get taken down. And it's only Stark and Merlin alive. Stark gets taken down and it's a full wipe from Osomniac. Just as we were singing their praises, Commander X, they get wiped.
Yeah, they were just driving in and out. They were just dropping someone off. They've left LAN again now.
Yeah, I'm afraid that we couldn't pick Stark up, so they've had to send in his replacement. He's not as good, so they have absolutely no chance. We'll blame that. We'll blame the poopmobile.
I'm going to roll this advantage into mid as the crowd watching stream 1 erupt. I am going to get a lot of position. They don't want to have to use their Uber here, and so far Bonobo's actually Nutson's coming again. Bonobo's got to be nervous. He's just popped straight away this time. 120 health still. Bonobo taking no chances now. Nutson's got the fear factor driven into him.
Yeah, Bonobo really knows that Nutson can be effective with his bombs. I was talking to Stark recently and he said that Nutson has a great record of efficiency with his medic bombs. He has a great ratio of medic pops to his bombs. He's very effective with them. He often gets a little bit of stick for the other things that he does, as you can hear the stream exploding behind us as 40 have taken Snakewater, I think. But we're casting Process here. This game delayed slightly compared to the others because of these Steam problems, but it looks like Zebasai wants to take this Uber charge through choke point. They have 30% advantage, but IM are holding so passively and putting still so much spam onto the choke that they might have to force here, but they're just going to allow Bonobo to get his Uber charge, and this is going to equalize in an Uber v Uber situation.
Yeah, AwS are just going to back off of this now. They realise their Uber charges has whittled away. As the crowd are now booing the Park for Bus call.
Well, nobody likes to see the Park for Bus calls, and I believe the...
Unless it's the Osomniac bus and they're getting off the bus to come to LAN.
Yeah, the Osomniac team need to get off the bus and arrive at LAN, but they haven't quite turned up yet. This is their last chance to make an appearance at this LAN and do something more than Cadis' last team, which was infused at i49, which similarly sucked out. Do you think it's the curse of Cadis? He's a great demo man. Surely this can't be his fault.
No, I'm sure it's much deeper rooted problems than just some phony baloney curse. But right now we see a bit of a stalemate, and we see Stark on Sniper, but he's not really being too adventurous with it. He's just being really passive, just waiting for someone to come to him, really. And it's still 0-0 in this, even though we're 7 minutes in. It's been quite a back and forth game.
It has indeed, but it seems to have equalised at the moment. Both teams with 100% Uber, but Osomniac having the slight advantage in that they have Stark on Sniper, who can possibly make something happen. I've seen Aporia try and... double sort of bomb in from Osomniac here. Zappis gets onto Yuki as well. Oh, sorry, that was from IM, as they sent in Yuki and Aporia. The Uber charge is forced from Mirrolin, but they have done absolutely nothing with it, and Bonobo still has his Uber. It looks like they want to come in here, but Osomniac are trying to go onto them. That's Knudsen, he's in onto the medic. He does manage to force Bonobo, and Bonobo, Yuki, Sheep and Turmo are streaming forwards through this choke point. Turmo jumping forwards to see if he can contest Zappis. Zappis on incredibly low HP, does get taken down by Snowblind, and this is a 5v4 situation for IM as they push in. The Uber charge advantage has flipped over onto Mirrolin, but Yuki and his team not giving them any respect, jumping in and trying to take second point from them.
Yeah, I am sort of like just muscled their way in here, but I tell you what, Bonobo is rattled right now by Knudsen. He keeps getting the pops off. Bonobo's still on like 100 plus health. Bonobo's not risking anything after that initial drop.
He's got the fear.
Cadus has bombed in. Cadus is going to get the force out. Cadus goes in solo. Mirrolin can't catch him. Mirrolin pops as well. Now it's just both Ubers are traded, but Osomniac have lost 2 people, and Osomniac just need to get out with this.
IM actually didn't pop the Uber there. They didn't have it, and he didn't put any pressure onto Bonobo to kill him or anything like that. So now they have an 80% advantage as they push into this last point. They have the Uber, and they're going bottom right from the defender's perspective. They have used it really early, but Yuki and Turbo are taking this really aggressively. They take down Mirrolin instantly with stickies, and now they're focused on the heavy of Stark. Zephyr bombing onto them to see what he can do, but they're 4v6 in this situation, Osomniac, and I don't think they're going to be able to hold it. They do get the pick on Aporia, but Cadus goes down, and that means no stickies on the point. They flood the point, and Yuki does take it with Snowblind, and that is going to be 1-0 to IM.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity from Osomniac. They had such a strong start, put IM right on the back foot, so come all the way to last, and they just couldn't make it happen. So I think 2 fluffed Uber pushes it was, really.
Yeah, the mid is already happening as Cadus is an absolute mile early to mid compared to Turmo. Turmo incredibly late, but now he's on the rock. He's got a little bit of position. You don't often see Demoman. Oh, a big sniper from Sheep. Sheep has rolled out sniper to this mid, and he's sniping from the choke point. They take down Zephyr and Knudsen, with Cadus taking quite a bit of pressure at the beginning of mid. Stark still trying to fight them in choke as they flood in here, the team IM. Stark does get taken down, and this is going to be a 3v6 situation. IM not losing a single player on that mid fight, and the Ubers are going to equalize out, but IM are going to be pressuring last here, and they have a sniper if they want to run a pick class.
Yeah, it looks like Osomniac could just... looks like they want to contest, actually, because they have an Uber as well. Zebasize wants to jump in by the looks of it here. He's thinking about it. I think maybe they're going to go lower instead. They're going to try and get a lot of damage onto his right. Cadus is charged, leading Uber in. I think they talked about Cadus leading the Ubers a bit more than Zebaside, but Zebaside's going to get drops in the Uber, sort of reverse of what we normally see with Osomniac. Cadus is going to jump behind to try and draw some attention. Yuki's on the pace. Cadus can't find pipes on him, though. Cadus is still just surfing around mid, buying a lot of time for his team. Yuki's still trying to fight him. He's pipes in the air. Yuki with a nice air shot on Cadus all the way back there. Meanwhile, the fight still going on CP2. IM is still contesting the point with Osomniac. Zappis is pressuring the sniper back. The heals are a lot further forward for IM now, so it might help him. Zebaside's going to try and rectify that, but Yuki's winning the soldier duel until Zappis steps in. And now Zappis is going to pin him all the way back, and Zebaside's popping in again. They're trying to focus down that scout, but Zebaside goes down. The respawners are coming in. Cadus is about to be back in the fight, but they lose Stark as well. Can Cadus do anything, or is he just going to get defensive and save Mirrolin's life? I think, yeah, that's what he's going to do. Safe play from Cadus. Preserve his medic, preserve the Uber, and Ubers are still equal at the end of all of this.
Yeah, at the end of that, it was a very kind of messy team fight. Turmo overextending, Cadus bombing in and overextending, and they both get picked. And it looks like IM want to kind of pressure down this shutter door area, or maybe roll out. They're trying to play really aggressively here, and they have a sniper. It's kind of an odd combination in this Uber v Uber situation. You would normally expect them to wait for Sheep to kind of get a pick, make some room for him maybe in lobby, something like that. But it looks like they're kind of poking. Maybe they are just getting room, and I'm terrible at this game and can't read what they're doing. But
Sheep is really far back though. Like he's not really like going in for a pick. He's more waiting for a pick. But I do see a Stark spy as well. I don't know exactly where he is. Oh, he's moving into lock brilliant. I presume it's for Cloak and Dagger. Stark loves for Cloak and Dagger. He's going to set it behind him. He's so close to the enemy right now. He's got to be so careful not to bump into them. You see Sheep scoping up as well.
Oh, Yuki's so close to bumping into him there.
Oh, he's got behind him. He's going to close.
Yes.
Bonobo's on the floor. Stark's right behind Bonobo right now. Bonobo could get his second drop of this game if he's not careful. They're going to be
Bonobo
walking.
has no idea.
He
Oh,
backs
but he
out
takes out
Yuki and
Yuki
steals the
instead.
Uber. No, he doesn't steal the Uber. Bonobo's still not popped, but this is a car crash of a push. 3 of IM down. They're going to finally pop now. Turmo gets the force out, but they might get trapped in here. Zebasai wants to chase. Zebasai's going to kill the sniper. Yeah, uses his final rocket to kill the sniper, and I think they might still be chasing Bonobo and Turmo out right now.
They are only Aporia left alive to defend Turmo and Bonobo, and they're all clustered around choke. They're taking so much damage. Bonobo down to 50 HP and Aporia down to 100. Somniac really kind of stifled that push with a great spy play, taking down the Pocket, who's about to lead in the overcharge, and getting 2 other picks on top of that as well. Zebasai getting a little bit weak there as he tried to push the get in through choke. But it looks like they're just kind of going to equalize out around choke area again. I am wanting to get aggressive, and they do get in through the choke point. Somnia playing a little bit more passive and let them in. Kata's not locking down the area like he normally does, and they're going to let them in and give them tons of position as they get onto this spire.
Oh,
big
air
shot
from
Zebasai.
Zebo. The Uber's come out from Cadis and Merlin as well. Cadis is trying to hunt down a soldier, but he's not got a lot of ammo. He's going to have to back it up. And Bonobo's getting awfully close on that Uber and expects Yuki to try and punish Somniac here, coming out that front door. He's going to take the Uber early, but Somniac have just scattered. Turbo's going to jump really deep to try and fix it, but he's left himself exposed. Zebasai's going to try and take him down. Zebasai's still fighting, but he gets away, but there's a double back cap on mid. Both scouts from Somniac are on mid, I believe that is. They're going to have to go back for this.
It's currently on the Aporia fighting them, but Turmo and Bonobo do come back for it. But Zappis picks up the kill on Aporia with the help of Stark, and now they kind of scatter as Turmo and Bonobo come back. I think they're going to collapse on them as well as soon as they get a bit of backup. Stark just kind of annoying them so that they stay around this area and can't get any position. Cadence does bomb in, but just getting position on top of those crates, getting some spam so that the IM team fall out, and that's just them the midpoint. That's really great play from Zappis and Stark, realizing that the flank of IM was a little bit weak as they committed it too much to the team fight, and getting behind them for a lovely double back cap. That's nice. It's a clever play from Stark and Zappis.
Yeah, so much better than anything we've seen Somniac do so far, and it's really nice to see them definitely showing what they can do. We're going to see an equal Uber push here. Yuki and Stark both respawning. Yuki will be there slightly earlier, so I don't know if Somniac want to go straight away. Who am I kidding? Zebasai's in the push, he wants to go straight away. They're going to walk around this corner, and there are stickies. Merlin will have to be careful not to walk into them. Don't know if they've been called. They are popped. Merlin goes down to 50. He will pop now. Cadis is awfully deep. Nice flash from Merlin to keep him alive, and there's a big multi going on for the Australians right now. Merlin's awfully deep. They need to come and save Merlin right now, and Zebasai collapses on him. Everyone's just collapsing. Both teams collapsing upon each other right now, and IM are just getting overfragged. Only Aporia goes down for the Aussies, and Merlin somehow wormed his way out of that.
He did, yeah. I have no idea how Merlin got out. I think they were focused too much on, well, not too much, but IM were focused on the fragging classes who could hurt them, and allowed Merlin to get out because they needed to focus the people who could do damage to them from Somniac. But it was a great collapse from IM. They had all the position after the Uber fight. Merlin and Zebasai went far too deep, and they got kind of stranded behind this Spire section of Process. They had no position after the Uber charge, and IM just collapsed on them from all directions and picked up the frags.
Thanks, Doc.
Hold on, I'm getting stick from the crowd. I think Infoland's being brought up Sideshow. Sideshow gets stick from Coleman about how many times he got airshot in the Infoland final, as I am want to push right in right now. Yuki and Turbo leading the charge. They're going to smash Star. Zebasai's jumping up. He's going to go down as well. Not a whole lot done by Somniac right now. And I am going to dominate the point. I'm going to try and roll this straight to last. Merlin's getting awfully close to Uber though. Should have the Uber in time to preserve it, but he should have to use it here to save his team. He drops Knutson already. The scouts might go down as well. Scouts really low, going to have to get spot. And they pop now from Merlin. They're going to chase this soldier down. Aporia will go down. They've got 2 frags. Maybe Somniac can turn this into a push, but they've also lost 2. It's going to be difficult.
They're not going to be able to do anything with this supercharge, and it does run out without them being able to chase any of the frags down. It's only 4 up for IM, but that's not going to allow Somniac to push out from their last. They ruined that supercharge advantage, and the IM team now has 50%. Zappis has respawned on the heavy with Stark on Sniper as well. This is their defensive strat for Process. We'll see if Stark can get any entry frags, and see whether IM can properly focus down that heavy of Zappis.
Yeah, it looks, not sure which way we want to come in. It looks like Terma wants to lead for charge once again. Terma's been playing really well so far in this game. Cadis on the loose cannon defense, but now Terma's going to focus down the heavy. They're all rotating around. Terma's going to get rid of the stickies on the point. but there's still a lot of players up for Osomniac, even if their health isn't great. And they've nearly got an Uber. As long as they can block for point, Merlin's going to be able to pop this. No one's on the point, though. He gets fragged by Zebasai just in time. They all stand on the point now, just in case. They're going to frag a lot of people, lots of weak people in lobby.
Turma coming in, getting a 3K with his stickies. Picks up Nuts on Merlin and Zebasai. Kedis does go down to Snowblind as well. Gets a cannon onto Turmo, but she picks up the point.
Where was Turmo? Was he hiding behind right there? Was he...
Great plays from Turmo.
Is he just, he just sort of took that Uber and just stayed behind while they chased everyone else down and got a big 3K and won that round pretty. And that's 2-0 to the Australians right now. Well, Somniac are playing better, but they need a little bit more. Zebasai's there quite early, going to pressure Turmo. He's going to be counter-jumped by Aphoria. And I am going to try and stake their claim for the high ground right now. Somniac trying to come from a lot of different angles. Zebasai's going to a big bomb, absolutely obliterates Bonobo. But it's at quite a big cost. They need to get around Merlin now and protect him, but Turmo's putting on the pressure. Merlin's down to 40 health, Zappa's down to 12. Osomniac are so low on health right now, they're being pinned back. Nice play from Stark to take out the retreating Turmo, and Osomniac should be able to push back in pretty soon once they have the health.
Yeah, it's 4v4 at the moment, and they should get the heals and push back in here. The IM team at one point was incredibly weak before they grabbed some health packs, and Stark could have cleaned them all up, but I don't think it was properly called, and he didn't get onto them. He does pick up a Poria now as he tries to go aggressively onto Merlin, but Merlin doesn't pop that Uber. He's confident in his dodging, manages to escape away with almost full health. It does regen now, and they're going to be pushing the second point with 90% advantage. They're going to be able to get this, surely.
Yeah, Merlin loves those situations where it's just like one soldier with gunboats desperately trying to get to him, and we're going to see Zebasai lead it in from lower here. He's not going to pop on him yet. Nice from Merlin not wasting the Uber there, just letting Zebasai force him out, and now they have the Uber charge for last, only 60% on them. They're going to Uber through now. Zebasai's going through. He's got Turmo, he's got Bonobo. That's 2 for Zebasai. He wants some more. He's going to start fighting the flank right now. Scouts tagged. Here come the rest of the Osomniac team in to back up Zebasai. He's going to finish off Zappas, and surely Osomniac can get their first point in this lower bracket. Surely. Yeah, Cadis is cleaning them up now. There we go. Let's go Europe.
Ooh, Osomniac. They've managed to pick up a round here and made it competitive against IM. IM looking like the favourites for this map, but Osomniac giving them a game. This is what we like to see, Commander X.
Close games of TF2. So we're going to go to the other mid now. Turmo this time, just as quick as Cadis, they're going to meet each other, and Turmo's going to get a bit better of him. Turmo obviously doing his research of rollouts, learning from Cadis, teaching the master right now, and both teams just standing off at each other, but Sheep's on Sniper going to land a body shot. Nutson's tried to initiate, Zappas is trying to follow up, but he's not done really enough damage. And the rest of the team have just left Osomniac, left Zappas to die in there. They're going to get out. Zappas will probably go down to this scout. And that's 3v6, and they have a sniper to worry about.
Yeah, Sheep rolling out sniper to this middle again. It seems like a fairly regular thing for them. I wonder how much respect Osomniac have to give him. He obviously is an incredible sniper, but Osomniac have got to put some pressure on him on mid if they want to counter this kind of sniper play from IM. It looks like they're going to block this second point with Merlin using his Uber charge, but he's disconnected from Cadis. The Uber does come out in return from Bonobo. Yuki taking it as well as Turmo. He does pick up the kill on Zebasai. Merlin's a little bit stranded here, but Starks onto Turmo. Does get the peg, but she picks up a big headshot onto Merlin as well. Cadis does go down, and Turmo, and it's only Zappas and Nuts alive. Nuts are coming in for a big bomb. He's on 5 HP, doesn't hit the air shot, and creates his
Zappas is thinking about it. No, he's just going to back off. There's too many players from IM, wise choice from Zappas, and it looked like it was going so well there, but Zebasai found himself really weak while Cadis was taking the Uber, and it just made it easy for Yuki to clean up the players afterwards.
Yeah, the main problem with Osomniac at the moment seems to be some kind of synergy between the entire team. Oh, we do see a spy come out from Stark. Stark's now kind of hiding around with the cloak and dagger again. Let's see if he can make a big play like he did last time. He's edging his way up the spire. He's approaching Bonobo. Bonobo's in front of him. He knows he can get the pick if he uncloaks. Oh, he does uncloak, but Snowblind sees him, and they absolutely destroy him. Stark's spy play not working out this time. As another headshot rings out, that's onto Cadis. Cadis down to incredibly low HP, but he does pick up the health. And it looks like they are going to push in here. Is that crits? No, that was the Medigun.
Oh wow, they just took too long to rotate, yeah. Not really much to say, they all went into spawn and there was no one left, there weren't stickies on the point, it was nothing to delay the aggression from IM, so they just capped it out for free. And we're back to a 2-round lead with 8 minutes 50 seconds left right now. Yeah,
I'm interested to see the demo v demo fight amidst. When I've been casting the IM vs Osomniac scrims before the LAN, Osomniac Sorry, Cadus had Termo's number on almost all of these mids, but Termo seems like he's doing a little bit better at this time. We see a big bomb in from Yuki. Aporia finishing up, but Stark picks him off in midair. And Osomniac's got all the presence on this mid. Termo, Yuki, and Sheep the only ones alive, and Termo and Sheep are miles back. Only Yuki in on 70 HP does get picked up by stickies of Cadus. Termo retreating from this mid, but Sheep staying in a little bit. Let's see if he tries to make a play onto Miralin, who has survived this mid. He's going to have his overcharge for contesting the second point, which they should get for free, seeing as Bonobo, Snowblind, and Yuki are up in 1 second, but they're not going to be able to contest this Spire, I don't think, if Osomnia are getting quickly. But it looks like they're taking a little bit of time. It might allow IM to set up here. Sheep has respawned on Sniper as well, goes back into spawn.
Yeah, fantastic mid from Zebaside there. I think at least 2, if not 3 air shots from various things. He went fast, opened up a lot of space, and the air shots for Novo later on with like another rebomb. And Zebaside and Cadus making their way in here, trying to find a way in without taking too much spam. And really not a lot of resistance for IM there. I think they're just trying to buy time to build the Uber on last, but they've only got 60% right now. And Osomniac are probably going to go straight away. It looks like they want to go roll out with Cadus. Sheep is watching them though, so they are going to have to pop early. Cadus is going to jump into the Heavy. The Heavy's going to be focused down as soon as he can. He will get back into spawn, but they've started the cap. They just stacked the cap and made the same thing IM did to them. Just stack the point. IM are too busy rotating, swapping classes, and Osomniac are back in this, 7 minutes.
Yeah, great point presence there from Osomniac. Stark at the beginning of the round there, I've just seen switch to Spy just to check the medigun that was rolling out from Bonobo. I'm going to see the Demo v Demo fight again. Cadus much faster than Termo, does get a few stickies on him, he's a little bit weak. Sheep rolling out Sniper again to this mid-fight. It looks like that's one of their strats that they're going to be running out again and again from IM. Aporia here playing a little bit passive, trying to defend, but Termo picks up 2 kills with maybe a sticky trap, and Sheep hits a brilliant headshot onto Knudsen. So that's... Oh, everyone from Osomniac crumbling as Sheep hits another headshot onto Miralin, and Cadus goes down to a bomb from Aporia. It's only Stark left alive, and IM only lost 1 player that middle. That was a huge middle from IM.
Yeah. Osomniac needs to move. They need to move together as one. They can't just sort of... They sent Zebasai in first, then Knudsen tried to go in. It's just easy. IM are ready. They're set up to soak for pressure, just soak, no single bombs. You need to go all forward as one. So they can't really focus anyone without being punished by a different player. But right now, it's crits for Osomniac. I think they know time's against them. I'm just going to try and make a play. They don't have time to get Uber, so they hope they at least have a crits or something heavy on the defense from Zappis.
Yeah, they do have 6 minutes here to pick up 1 more round, assuming they defend this, but they might not. It's a full medigun that comes in on the left-hand side. The Uber is popped. Yuki and Termo coming in here. They do focus down Zappis on the Heavy. Snowblind coming down around this point here to get onto Zebasai. But Zebasai uses his crits. He picks up Yuki. Stark picks up Aporia as well. The crits comes off to Bonobo and he goes down. Sheep hits a big headshot onto Miralin while Cadus picks up Termo as well. And it's only Sheep left alive. He's going to get pressured instantly. And Knudsen picks that frag up. And it looks like Cadus is pushing forward through the sewers. Is he going to want to spawn camp here? No, he isn't. He just content to sit in sewers and make sure none of the IM team try and get any sneaky frags there.
Yeah, spawn's going to be slightly too early for Cadus to spawn camp, but they're still going to get a lot of ground on it. It's going to be interesting to see if Sheep respawns on Sniper here while IM are defensive on mid. It's quite an open point, but no scout for Sheep he picks this time. And Osomniac actually just going to wait for actually it's equally, but I'm not sure what they're waiting for. They maybe just didn't think they had the numbers to go in straight away. But time is against them. They need a round.
And Stark is on Sniper. We'll see what he can do on the Sniper class. Playing against Sheep, but Sheep is on Scout at the moment. I don't think we've seen a Sniper v Sniper battle so far. Stark, a very good Sniper, but I think he's outclassed in this particular field by Sheep. He's got a bit of a prestige about him, hasn't he? He's got a reputation for being an incredible Sniper. Yeah,
a bit of a rep, but it looks like IM just want to hold here. They're so far back, and it's going to be really difficult for Osomniac to come in. But obviously, if Osomniac have the Sniper, they should just take this ground for free and let their Sniper take some shot. But I don't think Osomniac can know how far back IM are. And look at IM, they're all the way back on their own side of mid. They don't want to commit anything. They just want to bait Osomniac into a push, and they know Osomniac have to push. They're around down. Aporia and Yuki just spamming rockets. Look how hard they're spamming that choke, even though there's no sign of any Osomniac players there. They don't want to give them a single chance to get in, and I think Zebasai's now moving around to Surs.
It does look like that as Stark is peeking from sewers as well. Sheep's hiding above, waiting to pick somebody who does peek from there. He backs off a little bit to the rock, and Stark's going to recycle back to the choke point as Cadus is trying to poke through it as well. They're taking a little bit of spam from Termo, and both of the soldiers focusing the spam onto choke. I don't know whether they're going to be able to get any position here, but they're definitely looking for a pick from Stark to open up this entire team fight. But it's all up to him as he pokes in through choke. Is he going to get focused down? Sheep's ready and waiting. It looks like he does go, but no. Sheep content just to kind of make him back out of choke there.
Should we go to Mumble Comms from Osomniac here just to see what they're trying to do? Because it's 3.5 minutes left. They need to push, so let's take it to the Osomniac
Great
Mumble
idea.
Comms.
Yeah, definitely.
And see what they do. It's not actually goes flying in as they bomb now.
Nope.
Getting hit.
One soldier I2. One soldier I2. He's out.
Pressure from sewer.
We're in sewer.
We're not coming into our top.
Let's just hold him everywhere.
That's soldier 50.
Back.
Don't die far. Good.
Choke.
Sniper's pushing IT.
Don't let him stake me, Mike.
He's there.
I'm staying close.
I was RT. Spammed him.
Yeah,
Can't see the sniper.
Oh,
Watch choke.
Yeah, not really a lot going on right now. We're still just in this stalemate. IM, like, seem to be no comms on the IM team that they want to push any indication that they want to get any aggression going.
No, they're perfectly content just to hold mid with their 3-2 advantage.
Let the clock tick down,
Yeah, an interesting thing is that Cadus is now running the loose cannon. He's going to be spamming those in, trying to get a double dunk on somebody. Copying a page out of Platinum's strats. Stark has respawned onto Scout. He's gone all the way back and respawned onto Scout. Oh, nuts him with a big bomb in. He's getting onto Bonobo and does force the Uber there. So a big Uber advantage there for Miralin if they can get anything done with it.
Yeah, it's really opened the door, but they did lose Zebasai at the same time on the flank, so Osomniac might just take their time. I think they're just going to take their time and just put it all on one push. They're putting all their eggs in one basket, as the saying is. So they're going to go once Zebasai and Nuts on a backup now, so they're going to start going now. They have 2 minutes to take it all the way from their own CP2 to the enemy's last,
Doing
if they want
TCM.
to open this map. Yeah, the trick is to lose the rounds first and then try and bring it back.
That's the way you win. That's the way you win games. Cadus, Zebasai and Miralin coming in here with their huge Uber advantage. They've actually let it trickle away, so now they only have a 20% Uber advantage. And unless they get onto Bonobo quickly, they're not going to be able to cancel this out. Bonobo all the way out as well, back on his balcony on second. So he's definitely going to have the Uber charge here. And with only 1 minute and 30 left and at least a round needed, things are looking dire for Osomniac.
They need another drop from Bonobo, really. They can do it a favour from their Aussie opponents, but Nutson's not going to get in. He's going to go down before he can even get a jump off. And now IM might even push, even though there's only 1 minute left and they could just park the bus. Yuki wants to go, take the Uber advantage in. He looks like he wants to just eliminate Merlin, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Zipasai should be able to avenge his medic if he can find the shotgun. There we go. But they get their man. There's only 2 players left up from Osomniac. Zebasai up. Zappos is trying to back up. But the whole immunity team on there right now. Slowbline's going to win that 1v1 with a little help from his friends.
Zebasai hiding in sewers at the moment. I don't know whether he's going to get anything. It looks like Snowblind's going to maybe contest him. I don't think. No, he's going through choke now. Just hanging around on second point, and then they've got Sheep and Aporia capping the mid. It looks like Zebasai wants to contest him. He gets onto Aporia, misses the air shot, but does hit the shotgun in midair. Aporia goes down, but Zebasai dies in return from Sheep. Stark chasing that factory. They've got 30 seconds, and the Osomniac comms must be frantic now as they try and push this to last. They've already tried the back cap strat with Zappos. They've just kind of got to blob up and hope here. But nothing's really happening for them.
Yeah.
It really is dead time. It's only 13 seconds remaining, and it's a valiant effort from Osomniac. It's probably
too
better
little,
than,
too late.
Yeah,
isn't it? Like, how long were they holding that choke? Like, surely they should have just done this sooner. They're going to crits in right now with 3 seconds left, but Sheep just kills the entire combo as they walk through the door because it was rushed.
It's a better effort than we've seen so far from Osomniac, I would say. Fighting against IM, who have really turned up for this LAN, loving the LAN environment, the Australians. So they put up a pretty good fight. That was 3-2 on Process. So IM took the map, but it is a best of 3. What is the next map that we're going to, Commander X?
Badlands. Let me just double check
Badlands with a Granary Decider, is that what it was?
Yes, Badlands with a, yeah.